Your Tampa Bay Rays are still at home getting ready for Game 3 of this 3-game series against the Detroit Tigers. The Rays, though, they've lost the first 2 games of this series, and they are trying to get out of here with a win, and they just might have the right guy on the mound to do it.
We talked about it in the open, Dwayne. That 1.62 earned run average, that's best in the American League, an outstanding whip. Just 12 walks in his 11 starts. That puts him in the 97th percentile in walk rate. That changeup is absolutely special.
Torres stepping in. Nick Martinez set.
First pitch here, that's a cutter. It's deposited in left field. Here we go again. Extra base hits, you say. Gleyber Torres throttles down with a double, and the Tigers aren't messing around on this Wednesday afternoon.
You don't think they're fired up and energized? Man, the way they've just taken it, the first at bat of the game, they're coming out just hot. Right in the middle of the plate, smokes it into left.
Here's McConaughey. And a shot back into right off the bat of McConaughey in front of the track. Mesa makes the catch. Torres will tag and advance to third. So the Tigers swinging the bats.
Infield in for Dylan Dingler, who's been a star of this series for the Tigers. That ball smoked to left, and it's a Tigers lead from Jump Street again. RBI single, Dylan Dingler. 1-0. Gentlemen, start your engines already.
He's getting those bad breaking balls that are inside, and he's smoking them. That sinker again, talk about trying to get it on the hands, but that was below the knees and smoked into left field. Man, is he hot.
And away, man missed. Had him out in front, changed up on him.
That's the pitch. That's the pitch that has really stood out for Nick Martinez.
So 2 out man at first, Dingler, and here is Riley Green.
Riley Green pummels this to center. First pitch fastball, not a great idea. Dylan Dingler's thinking third off the cut throw. He is in there safely. Man, was he hoofing it right off contact. That's a catcher screaming into third.
So first and third with 2 out. Here is Spencer Torkelson.
He's after the first pitch. In the center, Mullins is there to catch it.
Good swings in the first inning against a guy who's been giving up no hard contact all year, Nick Martinez.
Troy Melton, the strikeout rate is down, but he's not giving up a whole lot.
Junior Camanero's last 20 plate appearances has been only 13 times. And he's got a solid single to left to give the Rays their first base runner.
And he walks on 4 consecutive pitches. Puts Camanero in scoring position at second. 2 men on for Yandy Diaz. That's a liner into center field, a base hit. Camanero's going to be waved home, and he will score without a play. And the Rays answer that Detroit run in the top of the first with a run here, 4 hitters into the bottom of the first.
Yeah, and maybe that's what starts to turn things. Nick Martinez is going to settle in this Rays offense. That ball right off the end of the bat, but Yandy's a strong guy. So he's able to lay that ball out into center field. A quick answer here by the Rays, and they may not be done.
Bounces this one to first. Unassisted down there. Torkelson steps on the bag. Miranda moves to third, and Yandy follows into second. They'll have 2 men in scoring position for Ben Williamson.
First base, torque for Melton, who's on the spot for the final out.
Rays get 1 to tie. We'll go to the second. 2 out, nobody on. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers, first plate appearance of the series.
Jake Rogers, not a number. That is vaporized and gone. Get out of here in a hurry. 2-1 Tigers. Rogers first.
Can't forget about that power, right?
No, that's his first home run since July 30th of last year.
And every time that seems like the Rays are making mistakes, the Tigers are capitalizing on they're not missing them.
And boy, this Detroit lineup has been an aggressive bunch.
Last of inning number 2, and once again the Rays trailed 2-1.
Mullins in the batter's box. Hey, there's a shot deep into right, and that baby is gone. Home run, Cedric Mullins. That's number 4, and the game is tied. Well, both these teams coming out aggressive. The Rays answered the home run at the top of the inning with one of their own in the bottom, courtesy of Cedric Mullins.
A really whippy swing there by Cedric Mullins. Timely homers. And again, the Rays are able to get a run back. And we restart.
These teams matching each other right across the board. It's a 2-2 ball game.
The 0-2 and swinging a line drive. Base hit into right center. Over the glove of a leaping Palacios. I thought he was going to make the catch at the end. Little jam job. McGonigal gets it into right on a line.
Good hitters get hits, Dan.
As that's looped to center field. Mullins on the charge. In comes Simpson from left, and he can't make the catch either. Neither of them gets there. Kerry Carpenter looks to the sky, and the Tigers have 2 hits in the innings. Ball 4, bases loaded.
Give up a base hit to Kevin McGonigal. You get an out. Kerry Carpenter lobs one in there, and then now you're getting into the meat of the Tigers' order.
This is the kind of spot that so far this year Martinez has been very good in. Can the Tigers solve that? Can Torque do what he's been doing all year and hit the ball in the air to get at least a run? 1-1. Yes, he can. Fly ball straight away. Cedric Mullins is underneath. McGonigal ready to tag. He does, and the Tigers retake the lead. Every team, every at bat has exactly 1 run. 3-2 Tigers in the 3rd.
Boy, just love these situational hitting at bats too. Just not doing too much, just hitting that ball to the outfield.
Matt Vierling leads off the 4th against Nick Martinez, who gets a fly ball to the right side. Aranda is out, Mesa's in, nobody's going to get there. Base hit for Vierling. Tigers have dropped in a couple of paratroopers today.
A sacrifice successful, 1-3, and the Rays get an out that the Tigers were willing to sacrifice. Again, in the 3-2 ball game, Detroit in front, back to the top, and Gleyber Torres.
This is falling quickly, and it is caught.
Oh.
No, did he make the catch or not? No, he did not. So it's a base hit for Torres. It looked like Simpson thought he had put it away. Instead, they're going to wave it off at second base. Dan Bellino said no. And 2 on with 1 out.
It looked again like he had trouble seeing this ball.
Yeah, that does touch the ground. It's a good call by Dan Bellino. He was trying to secure it, but it just did scrape the grass in front of him. And so the Tigers have 2 on.
It will be Dylan Dingler, DH.
Dylan Dingler smashes it. Deep left field. Gone again. Dylan Dingers for everybody here in Tampa. It's 6-2.
They keep trying to sneak these sweeper, slider, cutters by Dylan Dingler, and he's having none of it. That's the first time that Nick Martinez now has given up more than 2 runs in any of his starts this year in 2026.
But the Tigers have victimized him in every inning with at least 1 run.
Another 4 RBI night for Dylan Dingler.
Melton with this lead from a run in the 1st, a home run to Mullins in the 2nd, and nothing since then.
This pops to second base. Torres is there to make the play. Yandy Diaz is out, and there are 2 away. Troy Melton has been cruising now. He's got that pitch count at 73 after a long first couple of innings.
Troy Melton has rolled through 6.
Troy Melton climbs the hill one more time. It is the bottom of the 8th inning, and he'll face the bottom of the card first in Mesa Jr. As that's hit high in the air again into right center field. It is Vierling making the catch. Oh, good night. A fastball blitzes Simpson. 2 down in the 8th.
Just going right after him.
3-2 on the ground to 3rd. That's McGonigal on the run.
What a job by Troy Melton. He retires the final 17 in order with incredible stuff and strike throwing. Wow.
Martinez worked 4 innings, and England opening his 5th.
This is as well as you could have done if you're the Tigers, at least to this point in the series. Left side of second base. That's a really tough play for Palacios, and Torres beats it out. Swipe tag from Aranda, who came off the bag, was left wanting, and Gleyber's got his 3rd hit. Let's see if the Tigers can fish out a couple more runs. Kevin McGonigal sent one nearly to the warning track last time. And this one is a dart to right field, down the line, kicking up sand. To the right field corner, Mesa. His throw is not in time. It's a double for McGonigal. Torres to 3rd, and the Tigers are in business trying to add on.
Got 2 in scoring position with nobody out. Dylan Dingler's already had a 4 RBI day. He's had a huge series.
And a line shot to 3rd. And you can see Caminero diving toward the bag and the runner at the same time, trying to get 2, but he settles for 1.
Well, you know what? He didn't have time to get that far off the bag because that ball was absolutely ripped. Torres just not far enough off the bag to get him.
0-1 to Carpenter. Carey slugs this ball left center field. Mullins is back, and he's underneath to make the catch. Tags coming. Torres is home. McGonigal rolls into third. It's 7-2 Tigers. And Troy Melton, who went 8 beautiful innings today, 4 hits, 2 earned runs. He gives way to Drew Anderson, who's on for the first time since Sunday in Chicago to protect this lead.
One more chance for the Rays. Here's Richie Palacios.
This could be the first series sweep on the road for the Tigers since that series right around the 4th of July in Cleveland last year. It's been a while, but Matt Vierling in center secures that sweep. The Tigers ace the Rays 7-2, 8 innings from Troy Melton, and the offense brings another barrage against the Rays pitching.